Hello, my name is Dalton Trevelyan. This is my research slash persuasive speech. And as you may or well not know, Penn State University, they're facing many scandals, sanctions, allegations right now because the head coach, Joe Paterno, kept secret Gerald Sandusky was coming in sexual contact with little boys of a young age. And it comes across like guidelines of more than laws and morals. Say when it comes to competition, being righteous and morally correct is more important than winning. Joe Paterno and the whole staff, they didn't take into effect these principles, and they became knee-deep into a corrupt nature that caused them to lose their careers, lives, dignity, and also respect. It started with Gerald Sandusky, who was brought up on 45 out of 48 counts of sexual abuse on little boys. And 4 days later, head coach Joe Paterno comes to be fired after his arrest. And President Graham Spanier was fired as well. And then in January, Joe Paterno, he died. And it's said that him losing his job, his football career, everything, his illustrious record, just losing all of that killed him. The athletic director, he was fired too because he knew about this and he covered it up. And the vice president, he was in charge of university police, so he was charged with the allegations of covering up the scandals, knowing about it, not reporting it, and denying it. We also have Michael McCreary, who was an assistant in the program, who later became a coach. In 2002, he learned about Sandusky's misbehavior. He reported it to Paterno, then reported Tim Curley, the athletic director, in which they then had a meeting with Gary Schultz. And they talked about it from there. Mike McCreary, he said he reported Sandusky to the police in 2002, which is false. The police do not have him on file for reporting that. And so he was placed on administrative leave from there, which I think is wrong. A child care center was named after Gary Schultz, which before all this came out with him covering stuff up. So child care center is still named after a bad man, some might say. And he resigned. He came back to the job in 2009. Resigned in 2011. Here from my visual aid, I happen to have a football helmet, and it means a lot of things to a lot of people. It's actually somewhat Penn State University's color, blue and white. Kind of traditional dark blue. And this stands right here. It means a lot of people put it on. They're ready to go to war, fight for what they believe in. They've been training hard all year. A 365-month state will keep an athlete ready. But at the same time, if you're not putting your priorities straight, then what you do in the dark will eventually come to light. So there's more to life than football, even though it can set your life straight. We have here the football sanctions, which are pretty big. They got in trouble, a $60 million fine, a 4-year bowl game ban, meaning 4 years straight, no matter how good they do, they can't go to a bowl game. They're on 5 years, academic and athletic probation. They lose all their scholarships for a year, every year, and a total scholarship reduction. So, I mean, they can't give out scholarships. And all Joe Paterno's wins are erased from 1998 to 2011. All his players' wins, all the hardware he won, all the trophies are all reducted because they didn't do the right thing. And like a man of honor should, and report something when you find out a heinous act is going on like that, and that's someone's children, and you should want to have their back. One of the only plus sides of this is that any player in the program can transfer if he feels he doesn't want to deal with the mess. This is basically, it's similar to the 4-year death penalty where they shut the program down completely, but instead they're doing this to make them learn the hard way, and I don't see anybody wanting to play football at Penn State. I feel empathy for the victims, the players in the program, some of the players, coaches, families, and I really feel empathy for the younger men in Jerry Sandusky's family. It's got to be real embarrassing to know that your grandpa or your uncle was like a pervert, somebody that you trusted. And I will say, at the end of the day, keeping your slate of morality clean and keeping your values pure is way important than going out and hitting somebody at full speed or running the ball into the end zone. Say, no matter what road we take, we can't forget what got us to where we love to do what we got to do. Sandusky, he brought the innocence of the young boys he came into sexual contact with. All other things I'm going to say is what goes on now in Sandusky's life is between God and him. His crimes are very disgusting and disturbing, but I will not pass judgment on him. Life and morality are more important than football. Thank you.